You're tuned in to the Kansas City Weather Report, your daily source for the latest local forecast right here in KC. Whether you're planning your commute, weekend barbecue, or just trying to figure out if you need that extra layer, Wes has you covered. So let's dive into today's forecast.
To the Kansas City Weather Report, I'm meteorologist Wes Peary. Today is Wednesday, June 18th, and here's what's up with the weather. Well, there are no massive severe weather outbreaks to speak of that happened last night. And you recall from last episode, I said this is a wait and see mode. We got to see when the storms develop, where they develop, how strong they are, and then we just got to see them in. And there wasn't a whole lot of seeing in to do because the storms developed south of us. And yeah, there was no severe weather. It all moved into other parts of Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma, and we're just kind of left with some rainfall that happened overnight and some around this morning as well. Ironically, if some storms develop this afternoon, they end up being stronger than what happened yesterday. Temperature's not all that different. I thought yesterday would be cooler. I didn't think we'd be stuck in the 70s. I mean, we may be stuck in the 70s again today if the sun doesn't come out, which would be great. Just great. All right, here's the forecast. Some rain up there this morning, and it's another day in which I can't rule out a shower or a thunderstorm just floating through at any point in the day. Anytime. But it's the afternoon. The sun comes out in the afternoon. We could get some scattered thunderstorms that develop from roughly 2 to 7, and those could have some small hail and some gusty winds with them, but highs generally near about 80 degrees. It's near 65 this morning. It'll be near 70 to 75 around lunchtime. It's near 80 degrees for this afternoon. Thunderstorms, of course, would cool off some locations a little bit overnight. Now, Thursday is the beginning of the heat. It is going to be humid, not crazy hot and humid. The high will be near 90. The heat index will be in the lower 90s. Really, it's Friday through Monday. Friday, high, lower 90s, heat index near 100 on Friday and Saturday, maybe even like 102. Sunday, Monday, heat index 100, 95 to 100. We're kind of splitting hairs here because it hasn't been this hot in a while, and so just the whole period of Friday through Monday is going to feel super-duper hot. It's also going to be pretty windy during that period of Friday through Monday, which enhances the whole warming up situation as well. So hot and windy for the weekend. Do the old weekend yard work early, or heck, if you just want to mow the grass today and mow it a little low, just to save yourself from losing 5 pounds of water when you're trying to mow the lawn this weekend. Should be great pool weather though, Pool, it's a little cool, hot outside, great conditions there. Now, once we get into next week, it looks like the front is just kind of hanging nearby. That may, keep rain and thunderstorms in the forecast for generally, we'll say, Tuesday through Friday-ish of next week. The front will come through at some point, but that keeps us humid and warm with scattered thunderstorms around. And by warm, I mean like 85 to 90. And we'll have to see if this front gets shoved back north, it's warmer. If it's back south, it's cooler. We're like a week away, so a little tough. It was tough to figure out what was going to happen today 24 hours in advance. So, the week stuff can change. A week away, stuff can change. That's the beauty of the weather here in Kansas City, named the most difficult place to forecast the weather in terms of major metropolitan areas in America. The Dakotas are even tougher. I'll say that. Wild stuff happens with weather in the Dakotas. Okay, recapping the forecast. Some rain around this morning and a shower or thunderstorm possible at any point of the day, but any thunderstorms that develop this afternoon could be a little on the strong side with some hail. Highs near 80 today, near 90 for Thursday, near 90 to 95 Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The heat index 95 to 100 from that Friday through Monday time frame, and it still may feel like the 90s on Tuesday, but we'll start to introduce some rain chances in there for Tuesday through much of the following week. Thanks so much for joining me for this edition of the Kansas City Weather Report. You can find me on social media at Wes Weather. Have a good one.